Check, check. Alright guys, so this is the Yamato build that we're going to be running in this stream. Um, so obviously it's the OP06 Yamato leader. We're going to be running the 4 Hioris of EB01. We're going to be running the mountain, I forgot the English name, Yamasan in terms of the sim. Pretty standard Wano 2Ks. No more. We're not running the Mihawks anymore that we used to run. That's when we had a full set of Kikonojos. But yeah, Momonosuke, pretty standard to have him now at 4. I used to run him at 3, but since we're running a practically full Wano build, he's your best searcher. The Hodies, I opted for 3. I think we can move him to 4, especially against the RP Law matchup. He's super important. You want to see him ASAP. If you can play him twice, you pretty much win that matchup against RP Law. If you play him at curve, it's practically like GG if you're not struggling with health. The Zoro is super important, I think, especially with the NL matchup. If you were able to drop this and survive, if he's able to stay on board, like against any deck, obviously black is the only one that can really remove him consistently. If he's able to stay on board, you practically win that game the next turn. In combination with your leader. So lead double swing if that lands, especially with the banish with 3 Zoro swings, or you do banish obviously with Zoro, it's a wrap. Then the Yamato, it's a 2K, but you can do a search. The combo here, we'll probably do it a couple times in the stream, hopefully. But usually it's play her out. Let's say it's your like you have 6 Dawn turn or whatever, 7 Dawn turn. You go 1 on Otama, play Hiyori, and then you drop this card. You rest 2 of them, trash this, play Momo or whatever 5 or lower cost Wano character in place of this, and then draw another card. So that's the main combo of this deck. Is one of the searchers, or one you can kind of drop this too, or Hiyori, then play this to draw 2. Usually you play this card along with this card, the Hiyori, because then you'd be trashing this to play another card anyway, so it wouldn't hurt as bad. You don't want to be like resting this guy, right, if you're planning to block with him the turn you played him. But anyways, yeah, main combo, you can be my samurai. So we still run the Onamis, Kikonojos. You could cut these possibly. I see people actually running the OP01 Yamato. I don't know how I feel about that yet, because this is really good against black. Like black doesn't really want to pop this, but if they do, you heal, so it's not terrible. So that's why I like Kikonojo in the deck still. But yeah, this is pretty standard. I wouldn't move her. Obviously, he's probably the MVP of the deck. He's what makes this deck. Like, he's probably the most important card in the entire deck. And then this is kind of like a tech piece I threw in to be able to add like this back to your life to pop, especially if you're going against like Perona or Dalfi. That's really good right now, blue. And then obviously the Luchis, the Rebekahs, and a lot of forecasts. There's a lot of forecasts running around at the current format, so this is not too bad. But Onami hits most targets, but you can't bring Onami back to life with the Momonosuke. But yeah, this is just more to close the game. I always liked Ace. I mean, my name's Ace, but yeah, that's not why we play this card. This card kind of just closes out the game. He's your closer, along with Hodi. So these 2 cards, he would be better at the end. You know what I mean? But Hodi can rest too. If you have blockers, you play this guy. If they don't, you can safely play this without trashing your life, or not trashing, losing life. Because you lose life no matter what if you play Hodi. But yeah, and pretty excited. Yeah, this is a combo piece, and this is just to help you survive a little bit better. But yeah, that's the build. Hopefully we covered that enough, and let's go on to the games for today. Oh my gosh, what are the odds? are the freaking odds, dude? I was playing other decks this whole time. And then all of a sudden, we get a mirror match. Odds are slim. Alright, from this point on, we're gonna do a voiceover just because I left a lot of silent moments playing this game. So at this point, they swing 8. We take that. You don't really want to counter that because if they, if you counter and they decide to Onami this next turn and swing 8, then you're gonna have to counter that, and then you're pretty much screwed. So you basically take the first hit from Yamato because you don't want to get trapped out with that Onami bait. So yeah, since we're also yellow, we're able to heal, so it's not terrible. So yeah, so they take that hit. Pretty standard to just take hits from Yamato. Yamato's first swing. Yeah, here I should have grabbed the Momos for sure. I messed up because that's like a staple piece that you need throughout this match, but my idiot self didn't go for that. Alright, so now they do the Onami banish hits, and I don't want to toss my whole hand here, so we opt to just take the hit in plans of dropping the blocker anyway. So yeah, because if we were to counter that, we'd lose. They swung for 9. We would lose our entire hand, I believe. Yeah. Next, we do Momo search. Most likely grabbing the Hiyori here. The green Hiyori. Green Hiyori, possibly. Yeah, obviously we got to play the Momo combo. The blocker, otherwise we'd be in pretty bad trouble. Next turn they can kind of go all in. We'd be in trouble. Here we swing for 5, see what they're gonna do. Half expecting them to counter this, which they do. I'd be surprised if they took that, but you never know. Interesting that they're playing the Neko still, which isn't bad. It was really good in OP06 still. And being able to attack like Rebecca, right? Rebecca's useless with Neko on board. Yeah, so we go Otama here. Otama search into a green Wano card. That's the only problem with this card. 2k, but you can only search green Wano. We opt in for the mountain god thingy. Yamasan and Hiyori, yeah. Hiyori, play Momo blocker to heal into life. Put Otama back. And yeah, get the draw also. So it's a really good combo there. We didn't get to do the you can be my samurai. We still draw, so Hiyori is not terrible, right? She becomes like, you do lose 2 cards, but you get to draw a card. It kind of speeds up the process. It's like a 1-for-1, which isn't terrible. You play a 4 cost for 1 and get a life, or get a draw. So here they swing for 7, block counter. Swing 5 with Nami. This one counter out with the green mountain god thing, and they go for the blocker. And we let that go. Probably should have countered it, but we're very limited in our counters, as you can see in our hand. Our hand isn't the best right now, so we probably should save counters, but they can just rest it with Hodi, you know what I mean, if we save it to block, or we could use it for an attack also, which possibly would have helped. Yeah. So here we grab another 2k. Yeah, Hiyori won't be terrible here, as we can switch out, you know, because we already know what's in our top life. It's not a trigger. We can actually grab that. So take 5, grab it, replace it with a trigger that they won't know. So now it's face down. Yeah, we could have done the Onami also, would have possibly popped the ace, but I figured being able to heal was better. Yeah. So we go Tama here. Search out the Izo, extra 2k, since we were struggling on that earlier. Now we get an extra draw 2. Didn't get any extra counters there. Got a big boy Zoro, but yeah. Load up the lead. Just go for Nami. I wanted to go for ace, but I figured if they counter out of this, we're probably in trouble. So let's go after at least an attacker we should be able to knock out. There it goes. Take out the Nami instead. So assume, yeah, as predicted, person being extra aggressive, trying to finish the game, but luckily we were able to get some good cards out of the last turn. Some searches. Okay, trash one of our big boy Zoros and a 2k Otama. Let's see what he does here. He goes with the ace. I take it so I can do the trigger. Do the 0 trigger to heal again. Possibly he plays another ace here. Something I would do. Yep. Pretty standard of ace plays. That's what I would do also. But you know, doesn't end the game because we still have another life. We just take it because most likely we'll heal with that Momo in hand. Nice, perfect. So now we get a 4 cost green Hiyori. I probably should have played friggin' Hiyori here and then you can be my samurai, but I think it doesn't really make a big difference. Now we search with the Momo. I think here, yeah, we grab the Hiyori. Just get extra combo pieces and extra counters. Next, there's pressure and ace. Just get cards out of their hand here. Alright, nice. Burned 2 cards out of their hand. Nice. They play the Akanoa as well as we do. I don't know if I do it on this list. I don't remember. I don't think we did. In real life, we do actually run that card. That card's really good, especially if you trigger it with a full board. It's a wrap. Akanoa is really good too. That's another tech piece I think we can add over like a Kikunocho or something. You know, we play the Momo there, but yeah, here they play the Hodi, which I kind of expected at this point of the game, you know, but we do have a lot of counters in hand, and we added some from that last turn. Here we go. Yeah, I think we countered this just because it's an easier counter. He can possibly start buffing up, and then that would be a little harder. Okay, so he goes 7 here. This is another easy counter. Yeah, I think it's just better for us to counter this 2. He does 2 attacks, so we do have a lot of counters, but still we can't get 2 high fee. Okay, go for 8. Now this hit here, I think it's, yeah, we're gonna take this. Yeah, we're gonna take this hit just that way, like, because if we counter out of this, then they know they can't close, you know what I mean? Then they're gonna go after our Momo. We would need our Momo to win this in the next turn. So we bait it, make them commit, make them feel like they can win this. So we had enough. Obviously, we make sure to be able to take that hit. We have to make sure we can survive. So, here, I probably should just let go of a 2K, honestly, but my idiot self just does 2 1Ks. Yeah, I should have just done a 2K here, but we're gonna go for game anyway. But yeah, like we don't even have life to save. I was thinking about like throwing Onami or something into life, but that would have been dumb. So here we have to go for game. So we still haven't Onami. We drew one anyway, but it doesn't matter. Like we don't want to use, you know, Onami as a thing. So here we're gonna use the Onami on our lead. That way they don't add that card to hand. So we're gonna have to go for game here. I think yeah, in the live stream I thought about the Hiyori and I was like, wait, we have no life to switch. Here we go, banish, lead, swing for 9. If they have it here, then it is GG really. Like we have no control over that. Like we pretty much lose. So calculate it. So here we swing. Yeah, we swing 5. I mean 5. Sorry, we swing 10. 5 added on is what I was thinking. Attach 5, swing for 10, and then we can buff our Momonosuke up. Assuming he doesn't get popped here, but you know, if he does, then again, we have no control over that. So we swing the 10. Then attach 2 to Momo. Go 11 here. It's kind of weird because then they had enough to counter my lead. So yeah, I don't know. I guess they missed. I don't know what happened. They could have countered that. I think they just let me have it apparently. But anyways, I digress. It is what it is. We take that one onto the next. All right. So here we're going against red yellow Sabo. Red yellow Sabo is a little tricky still for me. It's probably the second best out of the Three Brothers deck. Ace, hate to admit, being the worst. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, the Sabo one is tricky. The black yellow obviously is one of the more main ones. It's the best one without a doubt, but it is a very difficult deck to play. I feel like it's the hardest deck to play as and to play against, but I mean, I think it's easier to play against it than it is to play as it. But if you know how to play the black yellow Luffy, then the ceiling is very high. It's a very good deck. So yeah, with the Sabo deck here, the leader is a little confusing. It reads you may add one of your cost 3 or higher characters with 7,000 power or higher to the top of your life face up. Give up to one of your characters 2,000 power plus 2,000 power until the start of your next turn. So he heals kind of like, you know, like black yellow Luffy, if you're like aware of that. They all heal because they are all part yellow. So he just needs to buff a character, and then that character, after the leader buff, if they're 7,000 or more, they get to heal. Yeah, it's a little weird the way they word it. It's like it's a freaking paragraph and can confuse people, but yeah. Long story short, they buff. Let's say they had a character that's like 5k, they buff it to 7k, and then now they can add it to their life, and it doesn't disappear. So Ace is the blue and yellow Ace. If he ends his turn with life face up, he loses it. So it's kind of a weird lead, but the Sabo, they stay. they stay until you destroy them. But yeah, this has access to rush, so it is hard, it is difficult for some decks that aren't ready for high pressure rush. Yeah, you gotta be really smart about how you approach this matchup. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna put the Zoro there since the Kid Killer is a 4-cost anyway. Nami we can still use for banish, so yeah. I mean, either way, if we put Nami back or if we have left it there, it would have been fine. But yeah, play the Hiyori, hide a Zoro in there, and just swing for 8 instead of swinging at the Kid Killer. And as you can see, they actually used a counter because they don't want to be too low. They're not like a Black Yellow Luffy, where Black Yellow Luffy can benefit off that, but Red Sabo does not. They heal off of field, so they need cards on the board to be able to heal their life. Yeah, here they 6. We only take it. Well, they swing 6 because we don't have a 2K. I mean, we take it because they don't have a 2K, and we pop their killer anyway. And then yeah, here they play another one. We have to take this. We need more counters. We're kind of in a bad spot counter-wise. Finally get a 2K there, and now we have you can be my samurai to possibly draw more. Yeah, here we use our Hiyori effect again. I mean, we are using our other 2K again, but hopefully we draw something good here from our searcher or our samurai card. So there's countering out of everything, so that's actually pretty good for us. Here we just play the Momo actually, and then pass. Yeah, get the heal. We only had 5 left, so if we did, you know, if we had played that, it would have been a little risky. They would have had, yeah, 2 attacks. Yeah, we could have easily lost there. So yeah, Momo, wall up. They go unblockable. Just take this. Might as well. The 2K goes to our hand, and then yeah, they buff to 6. They heal up. Yeah, so you just gotta these like the 3 brothers decks, like there's a certain way to play them. You can't just like unga bunga like attack, like brainlessly attack them. You have to kind of plan out. A lot of it is actually building your board and then going for an attack when you feel like you can kill them, because you don't want to just keep looping their effects and let them heal. Here we go, Momo search. Now we do our you can be my samurai, since I feel like I probably shouldn't have rested my Momo there, but either way, here we go, we get another Hiyori. Now we can actually play another Momo, so it works out. We go Hiyori into life again, just kind of loop that. And I think here we don't want to give them the Luffy and Kid Killer with our lead, so we just pass. We make them play it instead of giving them like the chance to just have it in their hand. I mean, yeah, he gets to play for 2 costs, but I mean, he loses a life and a card. So they go after a Momo, then you would just let it go. Just build up the cards in our hand. Aggression here, healing and buffing. Yeah, just this loop. So it can get tricky. If it's your first time ever playing this deck, it could be, you know, it's the first time I played this Sabo deck, like in real life, I lost just because I had no idea what was kind of going on. Like even when I read the lead, it was still super confusing. But once you play like a game or two against this deck, like you kind of figure out what you need to do, and it's more or less what I'm doing now. Yeah, protect it because I do need cards on my board to be able to handle this. Like build up a board somehow. Okay, we protected that. So 3 cards in hand for them. Yeah, we have a solid hand right now. Probably, yeah, we'll probably go ace here because he has rush, so we can pressure them more. It's 2k up. We're pretty low on the 2ks. I tried to do the lead effect there, but I forgot that their life needs to be low, or at least at 3, to be able to give rested down to my characters. I was like, damn. So yeah, this deck heals a lot, so it threw me off, but still. Yeah, they counter added that, and then now we just pressure again. If he counters this, then it's actually good for us too. If he takes it, it's good for us. So either way, it's good for us. We still have a blocker. Yeah, we're not in danger yet. And yeah, see, if he counters that, he has no hand, which is why it was good for us. So works out. I don't think he should have done that. If that was me, I'd probably just let it go. All right, go for my ace. Now they go in for another attack of 11. We had the counters, so we made sure we had the counters because I was sure that that's what they were gonna do. We had it, and we can dispose of their cards. So their kid killer is dead for sure now. Like, yeah, if they don't let it go, that's their issue. That's their problem. There goes that. Yeah, right here I probably should have played the you can be my samurai, but because we weren't gonna attack anyway. But yeah, we still play it. I mean, but I should have targeted the ace. I mean, because we're not gonna attack with ace. I could have searched with Momo. You know what I mean? Could have gotten a +1 search and then draw 2 play. Yeah, it would have been really good. Because I wasn't gonna attack anyway this turn with ace, just to give them an extra card in hand. And I messed it. So now I don't have a target for freaking Momo. So yeah, I messed up hard here, but hopefully we can salvage this. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, that was a big mistake. That was a mistake that definitely could have cost me the game, because yeah, I would have had, you know, I could have played Kikunojo first, then do that combo, then I can have Kikunojo in life, and then when they attack, it gets triggered. You know what I mean? It could have just really been really good. For it to trigger though, I do need them at 3. But yeah, that wouldn't have been too hard. I could have just attacked with my lead and with my ace. So now they're trying to go in. So they go for 10. Take it. It's an Onami. We put that there, and then Okay, up again. So we have a really good solid hand now. Okay, we're able to fix our hand. That's the beautiful thing about this deck, this Yamato deck. A lot of searching, a lot of drawing, and it's like it wins pretty quick. So you being able to add cards in hand in that short amount of time that your games last, it makes it a really powerful deck. Like you can see most of your deck, since it's not like all searching. I mean, it's a lot of it is searching, but you're able to draw a lot with these combos. So now, like, I know their hand, right? So we did that double attack. They had to take it because they only had one card, and they, you know, it was 2 dead cards, and then it's pretty much a wrap here. I mean, I didn't need to play that, honestly, but it's extra attack here, and we can actually use our leader ability now. And yeah, they had no counters, 0 counters. So really outsmarted that. So that's gonna be the video today. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more videos. If you guys want to see any specific decks, let me know. Leave it in the comments and I'll consider playing them. Alright guys, peace. Ace out, cardboardtherapy.com. Peace.